Bienvenidos.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, Barry.
Hello.
Welcome to everybody. We've got Michael here on the camera.
I'm Hope, by the way.
Hi, Hope Cory.
Nice to formally meet you. I remember you from the other time I was here.
Yeah.
Would you tell us your name and where you were born and raised and what got you interested in starting to play the accordion?
Oh, that's a lot. Let me see if I can remember all that. So my name's Hope, also known as Hopenotic. I'm originally from Oklahoma, a little town called Noble, but Oklahoma City is where I call home. So I grew up playing music. I was in the school band when I was 12, and I played trombone until I was in my 20s. So I was a music major, did trombone and classical, and I did a little stint with the Ringling Brothers Circus and their circus band.
Oh, wow.
And while I was on the road with them, I just had an idea to get an accordion because I thought it was a really cool instrument. And I was out and about one day in Philadelphia on my day off, and I heard like this accordion sound in the distance, and I was like, "What is that?" And then I literally like looked across the street, and it was a store full of accordions, and I just went in and bought one.
Whoa.
I just went in and bought one.
Kismet.
It was very cute. It was a 12-key bass. So
From this
accordion
one?
101.
Yes.
The bass side is this side, the bass keys. And the little beginner accordions only have 12 keys. And they just do major and I can't remember. It does a bass row, a major row, and then not minor, a 7 or I think it's 7 chord in the left hand. Or just maybe bass and major. But
So-
the full size has 120.
What?
That's
So this one has how many? What?
Yeah,
Okay.
120. You can count them.
Those little those little dots. That's 120.
120.
And you started with 12.
So I multiplied by 10. The bass side has fundamental bass pitches. And then it has chords with the push of one button. Major chord, minor chord, 7 chord, diminished chord, and slanted rows. So that's the function of this side, and then it's organized up and down by fifths. Etc., etc. But then this side is just like a regular piano.
Okay.
Super interesting.
So
right?
does it have? So when you learn to play, do you play both sides at the same time?
You try to, but then you also just practice your little patterns on one side or the other.
And then can we come over and see the piano side? Wow. Beautiful. So, was there some special moment?
I just always have loved music since I was a little kid. I loved going to concerts and any musical performance I could. And and then when I started playing in bands and stuff, it's just really fulfilling. And just the style of music, I like things that are kind of like world fusion, groups that are world fusion, that type of instrumentation, and then cool sounds like from different styles of music. So singing was like the last thing that I tried. I had always used my voice and in music school, you had to do like basic oral skills training and singing, but I never really pursued singing until 2016. I started dabbling, and then I just started adding it to the accordion ideas and writing my own songs to go with my voice and my ideas.
Wow, so it's quite new.
Yeah, new-ish.
Lovely. Thank you so much for sharing. Did you guys want
Days of tangerine, it goes unseen. It's a desert tangerine.
How's it feel? All right?
Yeah, it sounds good. Now I don't have to work as hard.
All right.
Yeah, you sound good. Thank
Just-
you, VIP.
It's just clear.
We got Mr. Michael back here in the VIP section.
Yeah.
You'll be hearing from him later. Somewhat new to it and just mostly self-taught. Although I did have a handful of lessons with a guy in Oklahoma City, Dick Albreski.
Oh, shout out.
Shout out to Dick Albreski in Oklahoma City in the Oklahoma Accordion Club. If you ever need to buy an accordion,
Oh, wow.
he's the man. Or repair. Yes, I have one of his findings here, the Mareshi, the red bellows. But back to your original question, I mostly listen to jazz and blues and world music. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so these things are red in the middle.
Yes, the paper part.
That's made out of paper?
I don't want to say paper because it's like really nice paper, so I'm really not sure what they're made out of. But it's papery, maybe canvas kind of too.
That's cool. All of it. Or what inspires you?
So one of the most inspiring singers I've ever listened to is Lhasa de Sela, and she has an album too where she goes by Lhasa Llorona. Check her out. She's rest in peace. She was an incredible vocalist, and then she also mixed a lot of genres and a lot of musical styles. So I take a lot of inspiration from her.
Oh wow!
And then Tom Waits. I'll be doing a Tom Waits cover.
Oh yay!
We're doing a Tom Waits cover for you guys. He's super inspiring. Some of my other favorites are like the great jazz vocalists, Billie Holiday, Ella Fitzgerald.
Oh.
I love their sound. Yeah, I'm inspired by a lot of vocalists. And then I guess I have like most of my knowledge in jazz instrumentalists too, so they're really inspiring musicians.
Yes, I can understand that. I would like to let you know. I want to give everybody a break, so I'm just gonna walk that, like, right?
That's all right.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
we're
I
like
just.
half an hour out, so
I know.
Oh, good. We're
I'm-
early.
I'm
Yeah.
good. So whatever you want
Okay.
to do, you can stay there, whatever. But we're done, right? With sound check,
Yay!
and then the second artist is going to be rather simple as well. So we're good.
Is
Yeah.
Michael
Okay,
playing also?
Huh?
Michael's playing also?
Michael is playing with Lottie, right?
Oh, right. So when Lottie comes, maybe the two of you will come sit with me.
Yeah, we don't really need to sound check. So
Yeah.
we just set you out and then just we're gonna do it.
Would you like to come? Would you like to come and sit out front
Sure.
and maybe do a few silly questions?
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted just to know that everybody wants to hang out, right?
You have the audience.
What?
You did bring the audience.
Yes. We got Barry here. Okay, let's do it. Yay, Barry! Come on, Mo.
Yeah, those drinks are serious.
Oh yeah, there's one there if you want one. There's a whole bunch.
I'm good.
Right, here we go. So hi everybody, welcome to Indie Buzz Rocks. My name is Hannah. This is Miss Hope here. Miss Hope Cory, right? Or Miss Hope Cory?
Hope Cory.
Miss Hope Cory, she plays the accordion. And we're gonna learn all about where she was born and raised and one of her most favorite earliest childhood memories playing music.
I was born and raised in Oklahoma. I grew up in a small town on a farm, and I went to
I'm like farmland.
yeah, Oklahoma's really beautiful. The land is really beautiful. So
Did you grow up with cows and corn and wheat and flowers?
So my
So they're special flowers, right?
yeah, the state flower. Oh my gosh, I should know this. It goes by I can't remember what the technical name is, but it's known as Indian paintbrush. It's a really lovely, bright orangish, fiery orange red looking. I started playing trombone when I was 12 years old. I went to public schools, and it was the school band. Shout out to Tony Storr. He was my middle school and high school band director. He was my first band director, and he took care of all of us, and he took care of so many kids and inspired us, and did so many wonderful things. And so I have a very special memory of my first band director. And also shout out to, now that I'm on the topic of band directors, Tony Stewart was the best. We loved him, but he retired. And then shout out especially to Eric Martin, gonna be seeing him soon, and Charlie Reeves. Those are a couple that pop in my mind first. So, yeah, very
lovely.
Yeah.
It's precious. So what was the first song you learned to play with the trombone?
Oh my gosh, that's a great question. I love trombone. I still love trombone. I haven't played in a couple of years, but I plan on starting to play again for multiple reasons. Because nowadays I play mostly accordion and sing and do my one woman band act, Hopenotic. But I was always a trombone player, so I went through school playing trombone in the school bands, and then I went to university on a music scholarship. So yeah, very special
in
big
Oklahoma
place.
Music School?
Yeah, University of Central Oklahoma. Shout out Lee Rucker and the Kidwells.
Oh, shout out!
Yeah, you're bringing back so many good memories.
And who was the other one?
The Kidwells.
The Kidwells.
Yes.
No, what
and
else?
the Brian Gorels. Oh, my teachers
Okay,
at the
good
University
teachers.
of Central Oklahoma.
Oh,
And
precious.
so many more, yeah. So
They're gonna be really happy that you
yeah.
look at that. Precious in the you're like, oh, lovely. So
Yeah, it also definitely teaches you discipline and teaches you about yourself. So it's not just an education in music, it's an education in being a human and
Right.
connecting with others
Of
and
course.
expressing yourself. And all of that.
exactly. Yes, it's beautiful.
I am super fascinated with linguistics. I did a master's degree in teaching English to speakers of other languages, and you have to study word morphology, talking about words and linguistic related topics.
Wow.
I really like the word room.
Like ROOM,
Yeah, room.
and like a room, like we're in a room, or does it have another meaning?
Yeah. Well, just the sound, just like the murmur of the word. Room. It's just like a murmur of a word. Yes, you got it.
Wow. A lot of sound.
Yeah, I have a lot of favorite words though.
Ooh.
I appreciate a lot of words, but I didn't prepare, so I can't think of them off the top of my head.
That's
But
fine with that.
yeah, I love language and linguistics and listening to words and in English and other languages. I do have a favorite phrase though.
Ooh,
I have a favorite
great.
sentence from the great linguist Noam Chomsky,
Ooh.
who I met. I'm just bragging. If you know who Noam Chomsky is,
I know
then you'll
he
get
wrote a
excited too.
He wrote a big book. That's all I know.
Yeah, he wrote a lot. He wrote a lot of big books.
What did
people.
he write about?
Well,
Sorry.
he's the man behind Universal Grammar. So he's a famous linguist,
Oh.
but he's also He's famous in the sociology world and the political world. He's a great thinker and linguist, and he's famous for Universal Grammar. And
What does that mean, universal grammar?
it's a theory of language learning, But within that theory, one of the ideas that he tries to demonstrate is that sentences can be syntactically correct and follow grammatical rules, but they can be semantically nonsense. So here's my favorite sentence from him: is colorless green ideas sleep furiously. Right?
What?
Colorless
Green
green ideas sleep furiously.
Oh.
Think about that for a little while.
I really
right?
like that.
So the grammar is correct. It starts out with an article, with an adjective, and goes to the noun. So subject, verb, object. Grammatically correct sentence, but doesn't make sense.
But it kind of does. I
And
forgot
if I said
exactly what
anything
you
wrong,
said.
you linguists out there can correct me, please.
I forgot what you said exactly, but I remember you were saying the green,
Colorless green ideas.
the colorless green ideas.
Sleep furiously. Colorless green ideas.
Ideas sleep furiously. Oh yeah,
It's tricky.
yeah. Now I'm on it. Now I'm just like, ooh, colors flying around. Not sleeping, but like, wow, right?
While I was on the road, I was walking around Philadelphia, and
I heard accordion music from a distance and like happened upon this store full of accordions. Shout out Liberty Bellows accordions in Philadelphia. I think they're still called Liberty Bellows.
I bet you there. That sounds like a very traditional accordion. I was
accordion shop and bought myself a 12-key bass accordion. And I can't remember the guy's name. I think he's one of the owners or the owner he's the one who sold me the accordion. And I said, can you just show me how it works, like just real quick? He's the guy that I bought the accordion from.
What?
Of course, I'm sure he's a great player. I'm not familiar with much of his work, but I think he's the one that refurbishes and repairs and restores all these amazing old accordions.
That's a technique. That's a trade.
Yeah, really cool. Beautiful store. So I bought it and was like, hey man, can you just show me how it works? And he was so nice. I think he just immediately sat down and gave me like a 30-minute lesson and the basic logistics of, well, these are the bass keys and this is the piano keyboard and this is the basic bellows technique and here's where you put your fingers. So I got like a little crash course and I've just been, I had a couple of lessons from Dick Albreski in Oklahoma City back in 2016 or so, maybe before that. Anyways, I mostly have just kind of like translated my other musical knowledge from my training and from trombone and
that goes this way and that goes this way.
Not necessarily the technique, but more the theory.
Oh.
Just knowing, okay. And then I also had to take piano in college, so just translating all the theory it's the same notes as a piano, black keys, white keys. And then the other side of the accordion is organized in these like slanted rows, and it's a bass note, it's a major chord, it's a minor chord, it's a 7 chord, it's a diminished. And then you just, you understand the organization of it, going up in fifths, down in fourths, and then you kind of know like how it's organized. So I would say definitely studying music and studying music theory in undergrad definitely helped me a lot to conceptualize how the accordion works. And then other than that, I've really just tried to take other ideas and, translate them to my own language on accordion and tambourine.
She has 2 tambourines on her foot there. Let me just.
Yeah, I didn't want to take them off.
Can you guys see that? Wait, can you see your foot in there?
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, there we are.
Yay, awesome. Wow.
Accordion is a really cool instrument.
Yes.
I can nerd out.
We really look forward to hearing you. May I ask you one more question?
Of course.
Okay, if you could be a superhero, what would you be and why? Hi, Miss Franny.
Are you Hope? Yeah, I'm Hope. Miss Franny?
Here's Miss
Nice to meet you.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
John.
I'm Hope.
No, you guys want to say hi?
Oh, super.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you see you guys? That's Mr. John and Miss Franny, the #1 Radio Menace
Big fans.
fans. Thank you.
Franny, I brought you this.
So if you could please tell me,
Superhero.
yes, if you could share with us, if you could be a superhero, what would you be and why?
Good, good.
I don't really like superheroes.
That's okay. You can make it up.
Is
Like, it
that
doesn't-
good answer?
No. I mean,
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's like
What could you do? Like a superpower?
Yes, there you go. Superpower. If you
okay.
could be a superpower.
Well, if I could do something, like I would definitely fly.
Ooh,
Like
why
those
would you
seagulls.
like to fly?
Because it's like there's so much space up there. Down here, it's all crowded and noisy and annoying. And they're so free. I would like to just fly over the ocean.
Ah. Well, we think that's what you're gonna do with the music. You're gonna take us on all
Over the
these
ocean.
little sounds in the accordion
Sound journey.
and in her song. We really look forward to it.
Thank you. I'm Hopenotic on Instagram. I just released my EP via Michael Yost and Breakwater Records.
Oh,
It's called
beautiful.
Bohemian Serenade.
Oh,
And I'll be
I
playing
can't
the 4
wait to
tracks that are on Bohemian Serenade in my set and maybe more. And feel free to find me on Bandcamp as well. I'm Hopenotic on Bandcamp, HOPENOTIC.
And don't forget to go to radiovenice.tv and watch her perform live.
Yeah, Hopenotic, radiovenice.tv. How many episodes?
We're that cool that we forgot.
Let's do it. Okay, rock and roll it.
All right, there we go.
It's a desert tangerine. Desert tangerine. Desert tangerine. Desert tangerine. Desert tangerine. La da dee da da la da dee da da la da dee da da la da dee da da. Something like that. Yeah. The man Michael Yost, first time ever playing that song. He nailed it.